We're joined now by Lindsay Hofford, the CEO and founder of Pro Hockey Development, getting set to host on June 24th till the 30th in Toronto, the Cwench World Invite Tournament, which will be on HNLive.ca. Lindsay, thanks for taking the time to chat with us today.
Glad to be here.
And I understand congratulations are in order. Your first grandchild's arrived, so that's an exciting week.
Yeah, big moment. A little granddaughter, Millie. Welcomed her to the world. So I'm in Boston actually right now, visiting her for the first time.
That's awesome. Nothing better than that.
No.
Maybe one day she'll be in one of your tournaments.
Yeah, maybe. Hopefully.
So the Cwench World Invite coming to Toronto. Describe this event and what we get to see.
Basically, we're looking at all the best 2010 born boys from North America. And the 2009 girls from North America, and we have also a team from China as well coming. So it's a 7-day event that will take place in Scotiabank Pond, the main bowl there, and at Mattamy Center, which is the old Maple Leaf Gardens, downtown Toronto.
Well, and how cool is that for these young players, some of them who may not understand how cool that is, that they get to actually play on the ice of Old Maple Leaf Gardens.
Yeah, and they've done a really good job in retroing it into the current state that it's in. Building is beautiful. They've got the old clock and the seating and everything. And if you've ever been to the Maple Leaf Gardens, you can certainly tell that it's the building from the past that they're playing in. So really cool touch to the tournament, and we wanted it there to give it that special touch.
So your divisions, the Canada West, Prairies, Ontario, Toronto, Canada East, US West, North, Midwest, Atlantic East. How do you put these teams together? What's the process in making sure you have the right players and putting these rosters together?
Basically, we took the brick tournament and a lot of the people that are in the brick tournament. So it would be like the Boston Junior Bruins and the Connecticut Junior Rangers, and they combined. So it's the best players off two teams, basically, that are forming this. So it should be, a really prestigious event moving forward with certainly the top teams and top players. It's like kind of like the brick tournament a few years later, but on steroids. So we're really looking forward to the quality of hockey, and obviously we've got some key sponsors in our event as well. And it just be very cool down the line to see all the video of the players that actually come through this and end up in the National Hockey League down the line.
Yeah, you're kind of making super teams in a way, so it should create a level of competition that's pretty much unmatched in this age group.
Yeah, unmatched in any kind of minor hockey setting. And then we've kind of added, got in some professional people to, do the opening, closing ceremonies, teamed up with the Hockey Hall of Fame as well to, have an experience there for the kids for our awards ceremony. So yeah, it should be a really special event and something that we want to continue to grow in the future.
So what are some of the things you're hoping that this event can accomplish for the players that are involved?
Well, the first thing is just the competition level. Mm-hmm. So I think when you play with and against better players, players grow and they get better. So that's obviously one thing. We want to grow the European content of it too. We did have a European team, but it's been difficult because of what's going on in the Ukraine and Russia as well to get some of the teams over. There was actually Sweden and the Czech team, a team from Czech were scheduled to come, but unforeseen reasons, events actually stop that. So we'd like to grow that. And then we just want to create, an impressive list of alumni that, go on to, junior college and ultimately the NHL over time, and grow with our sponsor, Cwench and Tim Hortons and Cortex, and a number of other sponsors that we have, and make this a real special event for the kids and the families.
Well, and unique to have a team coming in all the way from China, and that just shows the growth of the sport, doesn't it? When you're able to go and branch out quite that far.
Yeah, hockey's really been growing internationally, and it really saw like an uptick in women's hockey and the amount of girls that are playing, and then obviously with the first season of the women's pro league as well. I think there's lots of potential and lots of opportunity in that stream, definitely, to keep growing.
You guys put on a lot of these major tournaments, throughout North America as a part of the Cwench series. What in your mind goes into, making a good tournament? What are some of the real important elements in creating something that will be sustaining and will grow and really impact those who are involved?
Yeah, that's a great question. I think it's like threefold on that. Again, competition level, quality of play is a big one. And then I think the experience at the tournament, for the kids that take part, that there's some special giveaways and special things that they can take home with them. And then I'm really like big on the destinations, like going to different cities and cool cities where the kids can experience something that's out of the norm. I think those are the three kind of macro check marks that we want to hit on when we're doing an event in the Cwench series.
And we get the opportunity on HNLive to be your broadcast partner for the World Invite happening in Toronto. For viewers that might tune in, why would you encourage them to check out this event?
I just think you'll see, number one, your broadcast, HNLive is top drawer, and like a very entertaining product. So you'll get quality from viewing the games, and then I just think you'll see some great competition, and you're going to see the best players of that age playing. So I think it's a really cool thing. It's kind of mirrored after the Little League World Series in baseball that has like great giant viewership across North America and the world, and that's kind of where we're trying to get this event to. So it's the initial season, and it'd be great just to say, hey man, I was in at this, watched the first one. So I think it's going to be entertaining for the families and the grandparents and everybody that can't actually make it to Toronto to be able to see it, and then fans from around North America to see these great players competing against each other.
Yeah, get in on hockey's Little League World Series on the ground floor, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, again, you've mentioned grandparents, so again, congratulations on being a new grandparent, and we look very forward to being a part of the Cwench World Invite in Toronto from June 24th to the 30th. And thank you for partnering up with us on that, and we'll see you there soon.
Thanks, Sean. Have a great day.
You too.